as you probably have noticed, there's a lot of flowering plants out there. They're called angiosperms. Well, that group of plants are divided into two categories. One's called monocotyledon and the other is dicotyledon. Well, that's pretty fancy. We just call them monocots and dicots for short. Well, the cotyledon part means what is their seeds like? And I'll show you what that's like. Cotyledon means seed leaf. So if you can take the seed and it splits into two halves, that would be a dicotyledon, two seed leaves. The cashew, this pecan, they also split into nice two equal halves. Corn, however, is a monocot because it's just pretty much one chunk, one seed leaf. And rice would be two. All your grains and grasses just have one seed leaf. So that would be a monocot. The other characteristic that tells monocots from dicots is their leaves. If by chance their leaves have veins that run up and down parallel to each other, those are monocots. Think of one pattern to it. Monocots, like this one here. A lot of your grasses have it. Irises, jonquils, daffodils, even this. Dicots, however, if you look at their leaves, they have like one central vein and then all the rest of the veins just kind of branch out from the center vein. So those are dicots. So dicots, branching veins, monocots, parallel veins. So one more way to tell the difference between a monocot and a dicot is actually looking at their flowers. If their flower parts or petals come in multiples of 3, then it's a monocot. If it comes in multiples of 4 or 5, then it's a dicot. I happen to have a few here. I've got way more dicots than monocots. But if you look at this one right here, you can see, let's look. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multiple of 3. This must be a monocot, and just so happens that the leaf that came with it has parallel veins. So definitely a monocot. However, this one right here, this one, if I choose and look at one little flower, you will find that the petals count 1, 2, 3, 4. And even a central vein where branching veins come off, this is a dicot. So those are just some of the ways to tell the difference between a monocot and a dicot. I have some slides I'm going to share with you so you can see some of the pictures I took of flowers I found outside while I was walking around. So when you go on your walk, check it out, see if you can tell the difference between a monocot and a dicot. All the grasses in your yard, they have parallel veins, and so they would be monocots. If your yard is like our yard, we have a lot of dandelions in it. And we find out if they're monocots or dicots as well. We could take them and count the petals one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, that would take forever. So one way to identify if they're a monocot or dicot is just look at their leaves. So it happens to be that the leaf of a dandelion has a central line and little veins branching out from that. So, dicot.